Hi guys, welcome back to this Team Terra, and today we're going to be discussing a vision board. I'm gonna start. What is a vision board? A physical or a digital board. It could be something that you write out in your notes on your phone. It can be something that you use as far as like Pinterest boards. You can save it digitally, or you can actually have a physical board, poster board, phone board, picture frame, whatever you want to use to capture your vision and make it manifest into the future year, future months, however you want to break it down. Me personally, I like to do vision boards every year because it helps me think out what I'm expecting for this year, what I did last year, the comparison between the two, and how can I grow as an individual, as a wife, a mother, spiritually. So me personally, I like to have a poster board. The reason being because I like to walk past my vision every day to see what have I done, how am I able to cross this off and keep going, keep moving. It's kind of like that inspiration that you need, those daily, devotionals, those daily memos that you see every day. That's what it is on your vision board. You're actually speaking these things into existence before it even happens. You're manifesting this into your future. So that's why I have been creating a vision board every year. I've been doing it before I actually started doing a vision board, physical board on my phone for years. And last year I had hosted my first vision board party, and it was called the Vision Board Party, and it was such a great success. That was one of the first events that I had. I think, was it? Yeah, it was the second event that I had so many good conversations. People were in love with it. They were asking me this year, am I going to do it? And I was like, no, I can't do it this year. It's a lot that I have on my plate this year, and so I'm not going to do it this year. So that's why I came out and did this video. I'm also going to do a podcast, hopefully a podcast, but definitely a blog on teamterra.org, basically outlining what you need to complete a vision board. I'm going to show you 2016. My 2016 vision board was very bright. And the reason I like to go for bright boards is because everything on the board pops out. It depends on your aesthetic. If you like white, with white things to make it go, whatever you want, do it for you. I like color, and so that's what I did with color. Even if I do a whiteboard, everything on my board will be popping, because that's just my personality. It depends on your personality. So 2016 was my year of, I feel like it was more materialistic than it was actually passion. So that's why you see on here it says like lose weight, because I just had my baby. I was upgrading my car to an SUV, a watch. I don't even wear watches like that. That's crazy that I put that on there. I put on there that I was going to graduate, which I did. I did lose my weight. This was and then I named it 30 Years of Sexy. I always think that you need to name your vision boards. At the top, you could put 2016, 2017, whatever, but what is your vision board name? And so that's why I named it 30 Years of Sexy. I was turning 30 that year, and just very materialistic. Like I said, I'm going to go on vacation. There's nothing wrong with adding these things, but this shouldn't be what your board is all about. Your board is about what you want to conquer in the following year. And yeah, vacation is cool, but that wasn't my real goals, Great ideas. I wasn't specific with it. Oh, actually I was. I put blogs, vlogs, videos, and mentoring. Save money. And then over here in the corner, a new dining room set. Like, I just put, like, as far as, like, new decor for my house. Very, very traditional, I can say. In 2017, my board got smaller, and I was also reflecting more on my life. I believe as you grow, the more vision boards you start to do, the more you'll start to understand where your passion is in life, because you're actually thinking it through instead of just putting stickers and pictures down. So here I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a girl boss. And you can see I only put one picture because I love fashion on here. My styles, I wrote little things. Me and my husband's gonna get happier. Starting trends, what kind of magazines I want to be in. My friendships, keep slaying. This year was keep slaying, and everything that I do. Slay. Little Toes, Little Clothes was launched. No, it was launched in 2016. But just being better at that, get a better platform. Yeah, get in shape. I have this one girl running. 2017 was expanding my life and slaying as I do so. So 2018, I'm debating on if I'm gonna do a whiteboard, orange. Actually, it kind of mocks the orange in the back, but I think I'm gonna go with the whiteboard. I'm not sure if I'm gonna cut it in half or not. I'm gonna show y'all at the very end on how I did this. Every time I put something in the picture, it throws the lighting off. So yeah, so what you'll need is magazine, scissors, hot glue, regular glue, tape, stickers, markers, pens, whatever you feel like you're going to need to complete this. It can be as simple as just a poster board and you writing markers, you writing down what you want. I feel like when you grab these magazines and these stickers, it does help enhance it because you're being more creative. It's taking you out of your comfort zone. It's starting to speak into your life and what you want to manifest. You can go past these magazines, pages and pages, you're like, oh, that was a good idea, I didn't think of that. So that's why I also maybe even grab your friends, grab your family, your sisters, your cousins, whoever, and have a vision board party. You know, have them speak into your life. Girl, oh, this is good for you, because this is what we did the year before last. Me and my sisters we had the first vision board party with my sisters. We'll sit down and was like, oh, this is a good idea for you. You know, like, oh, this is good for you. Oh, I didn't see that. Can you give me that? You know, like that type of stuff helps you when you're around a plethora of women who are the same, think like you, who have the same energy as you. Your energy are rubbing off on each other. That type of stuff helps motivate you. This is my paper, and I have it broken down into 5 sections. I'm not gonna show y'all everything on my vision board because I feel like when you're writing vision boards, the vision should be for you. A lot of people, when you are with people who don't think like you, they start to discourage you. Like, girl, you're not gonna get that done, or whatever. Or if they see your vision, they probably thinking like, she's thinking too big, that's not gonna happen. And you can put whatever you want on your vision board. So that's why I feel like you need to brainstorm first. Actually write it down. Vacation, instead of actually putting the word vacation, find a picture of where I want a vacation or something similar to it. A picture of, you know, you put like you want to get into fashion and then put an outfit on there. You don't have to be actually writing these things down. You could just find an image that maybe replicate what you're trying to be or do. So the second thing is, after you have all your inspiration down, after you have your friends and your family around, after you already found your title of the year, what your year is going to be, you got your supply, you need to reflect on last year or maybe the year before, something that you didn't complete last year and you have on your vision board this year. You did complete last year, you put it on that vision board for this year, because it's always a goal for you to keep on introducing what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. And so it's going to be a part 2 to this video of what my vision board actually looked like and what my idea, where I was going with this. I don't want to show y'all everything because I don't like for people to know what I'm doing before it actually be manifested, if that makes any sense to you. Because I did write a book this year, and if I would have showed people that I was writing a book, or if I would have told somebody I was writing a book, they probably would have spoken into the atmosphere, told somebody else. And I don't like to say anything until it's actually done and complete. And so these are just the outline of you writing a vision board. What do you need to be doing and how can this help you? I put down last year, in the middle of the year, I've been thinking this. I actually have a little vision board for the book that I had wrote. But I didn't put it on my vision board that year until summer of this year that I was going to complete it. And so you can always go back in and write little tags on your vision board. Even if you didn't do it in the beginning, you could always go in and add little things like, oh, I didn't think of this, I want to do this now, you know, something like that. But don't copy off nobody. Don't ask people what they're going to do and then you write it on yours and you know you're not going to complete it, you just saw somebody else do it. That's why I feel like when you need to keep something sacred, something's personal, you know, like if you and your husband or your spouse is going through something and you want to seek counseling, you don't want to put that in a vision board in front of a whole bunch of people. They're going to be like, you know, what's going on with their relationship or their marriage or whatever. And sometimes it's not even that extreme. It's just you want to know him better and y'all don't know how to communicate and or so on and so forth. You know, like maybe your kids are having discipline problems and you want to be like, oh, you know, I want to have more daughter and mommy time with my daughter, but you don't want everybody to see that. So go ahead and keep those things personal, those sacred things away from everybody else. Maybe write that down once you get back home, or you know, put it somewhere else where you're just putting in your mind. Maybe a prayer box, that also is helpful. A prayer box is kind of the same as a vision board. You know, that you write down what you want to accomplish and you put in that box. You pray over that box as much as you can, whenever you can, and watch those things manifest. Because my book was in my prayer box, my book was on my vision board, and my book came to life at the very end of 2017. It did. That was crazy. It took a long time. It was, yeah, y'all know the story if y'all seen my vlog. It took 18 times. My book got my book got rejected 18 times before it actually manifested, and I could have gave up, but that was my goal, and I had it on my vision board to conquer it, and I did. So at the end of 2017, I finished my book and I released it, and it's a success. Whittle Penelope on Amazon and also on whittletoes.com. Accomplishments, what you did last year and what you plan on doing this year, your milestones, you know, do you want to go back to school? Do you want to register? Take those things. If you want to take baby steps, take those baby steps. You don't have to put on something exaggerate like, oh, I want to run for president. If you do want to run for president, put that on there. But, you know, you want to take those baby steps. How you want to run for president if you haven't volunteered, you haven't did no community service, you haven't gave back, you know, those type of things. You need to speak those things into existence, but you also need to take the steps to do it. It's nothing like writing a vision and you don't have a plan. Like, it's dead. It's like waking up and having a dream and you're like, oh, okay, I'm going to accomplish this, but you're not putting, you know, actions what you want to do. Let your vision be clear, like crystal clear. You know, like the vision board is what your vision is going to be doing. So you're going to have to take the next step and write down what you want to do with that. Like, say for instance, it's a big thing. Say for instance, I want a new car. I'm going to have to get out of debt. I'm going to have to save, and I'm going to have to look at what cars I want and what price range I want. Just because I put a car on there doesn't mean that car is going to happen. I have to take the steps to make the car come to life by making sure my credit is good, making sure I don't have any debt, making sure I find out which car and the competition, who sells the best car with the best miles and whatever. You have to take those steps, and that all becomes making your vision very clear. Be very insightful with what you want to do. Let your vision, even though it might be big or the poster might be tacky or whatever, make sure it's insight. So I come in my makeup room every day. I put my vision boards in the corner and I look at it. I'm like looking at what have I accomplished, what haven't I accomplished. And before I start making my vision boards, I used to write it down, and I used to have a goal for every 3 months. So, and me and my husband still do this to this day. I have January through March, March through June, I think it is, or March through May, and each month we need to accomplish a goal. One of those goals, 2 of those goals, but I used to go by the month, and I think that is so excellent, showing you what you want to do and how far have you gone, and are you really in tune with what you want to do. The last thing is do it with your partner. Pray over your vision, pray over your success, and pray over what you want to do. Everything that you do, pray, because it's so helpful and it makes you see things so much clearer. My battery's about to die. My camera's low on minutes. So that is all. I will come back for a part 2 with showing you my vision board. I love y'all. Slay. This is Team Terra.